What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Flying Brian's Garage. So in today's video, Mike's going to be bringing us a transaxle lockup. So we're going to do a little how-to video. This is how you lock the diff on a gear drive transaxle. He's bringing us a 5-speed with a 1-inch axle. We're going to tear it down, lock the diff, put it back together, and send it on its way. So if y'all want to know how to lock your diff in your transaxle on your riding mower, stay tuned, because we got some locking to do, and I'll show you just how to do it and do it properly so you don't have any issues when you put it back together and everything works as should. So we're going to wait for Mike to get here, and then we're going to tear in to a transaxle and get her locked up. Alright folks, it is a few days later and we're about to start working on this transaxle here. This is the one we're going to lock up and show you a tutorial on. So let's get into it today, where we get this transaxle apart, lock our diff, and put it back together, and maybe even pulley swap it. So this video will show you how to do it. Let's do it. I'm going to start off by cleaning just a little more. Transaxle works. It is indeed spinning. Shaft. Okay. We need to kind of move this up some. I don't have much. Hopefully got a little oil. Yeah, there we go. We're going to let that soak for a few minutes. Then I'm going to hit it with some heat. Oh, I had some juice in here. There you go. Let me get the old heat gun, aka the torch. We're going to try to go under and heat it up from the bottom. hot enough to bleed through. Yes, I know I'm heating the absolute shit out of this thing. There's a reason for that. Mike's supposed to be on his way here soon. That thing is super hot now. Now what I'm going to try to do, let's see if I can get inside the tail there. Budging? No. We might have an issue. Okay, drop it back down on there. Try a little bit more juice. Let's try this again. I feel like that's doing something. Let's see if I can get it out now. It's coming off. Looks like it's a cutting type situation, folks. I hate to do it. I don't like cutting into these, but sometimes it's just what you got to do. So let's cut this off. Well, it's off. Good deal. Alright, we got our shaft cleaned off, our pulley is off of there. We're going to go ahead and pull our brackets off real quick. Not good. Not good. Looks like that was going to do the same. Yep, feel it. Yep. Well, we got some bolts to extract. I hope that's the only ones. Don't do it. Don't do it. Damn it. Pipe is broke. Alright, so we've got the transaxle unbolted. We unfortunately snapped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolts in there. So Luckily they snapped off at the head, so I should be able to get a bite on them. Hopefully work them out. So, fun stuff. Let's go ahead. Let's see about cracking it open. Marker. Okay. Got us a mark. Wash, no matter how it goes on. Now what we need to do is, since this transaxle is a little different, and I've never took one of these apart before, looks like the shaft has to slide out. Might mean I need to remove the default ball too, so it don't fall down in there. Crack this plug open. We finally have our laborer here.
Here for what?
So we were trying to get these bolts out that got seized into the cast aluminum. What happens is it corrodes inside and it kind of welds the threads inside, but we were trying to get in there, and he brought some of his good bite channel locks, and it broke off. So what we're going to be doing now is taking the gears out of the transaxle, and then we're going to flip this over, and he's going to drill each one out from the back side, and we're just going to put through bolts and nuts on the back and call that done. And in the meantime, I'm going to be over here. I've got the axle out and I've got it cleaned up. We're going to be opening it up and getting ready to weld it tight.
Let's get your fingers cleaned off.
That's what pants are for.
I try not to use my pants, but you know what happens. So, I want to grab on this and I want to pull on that. I want you to tap it with the hammer to see if it breaks loose.
Okay.
Just for a quick one.
For poops and laughs.
Yeah. They must have welded them bastards in there. Jesus Christ, man, that's crazy. That is fucking nutty.
There it is. God, isn't the answer? I don't know how long it's been since I didn't even use this gun.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Just make sure you don't leave your batteries in it.
Yeah.
Because these, you know, LiPo batteries, if
Well,
you
no,
leave them, they drop down.
I've been using these batteries and other things. So
Yeah.
this thing's been sitting in the van with no batteries.
Oh, you just haven't been using the thing itself.
Gun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been using the battery.
But still, make sure you don't leave them in there because they'll still drain when you got them plugged in. Them LiPos, if they drop down below a certain voltage, they won't charge anymore. They're junk.
I don't have but two, so they get used to it.
That works.
So now that we've got that out, let's pull our gears out.
That is crazy.
Side, and now you are open to. Easy, bitch.
It's pretty gnarly. I almost wonder if somebody's been in there before.
I think possibly. Let's turn it around. Now you can drill. I think it's the same. Let's do this. We've got this one, this one,
That one.
this one.
These are good.
And there's a fifth one here. Alright. They're all marked with a Sharpie. 1,
Cool.
2, 3, 4, and 5. And just drill them out.
Yay!
Oh, I had to cut the pulley off, but I was able to save the hub.
Oh.
So we can weld that back together. I can fill that in with weld, and we can knock those off, and we can put a new pulley on this and put it right back down on that transaxle.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, transaxle. The input shaft.
Dope.
Be specific.
I like it. I like it a
It
lot.
wouldn't come off without me doing a relief cut.
Yeah.
I had to relief cut it and then drive a screwdriver in the side of it to separate it a little bit, and then it came right off.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So.
Alright. Show.
I will say this table's wobbly, so anything that's standing will not be standing if you're fucking doing shit. So.
Okay, good to know.
She's a wobbly bitch. She works.
I can work with that. We going.
Alright. So now we have the diff and axle cleaned off. I went to clean the corrosion and all that stuff off my little spots. Have yet to clean the ends, but we will do that once we get everything put back together when we go to lube and grease this axle and put it back in. Let's start taking this apart.
Almost all the way through. At least one of them. More lube.
What she
like
said.
lube?
That's what she said.
One down, 4 to go.
Nice. That's what the inside of your diff is supposed to look like in these axles. So at this point what I need to do is I need to get this cleaned up so we can weld this up on this end. So let's get that done. Alright folks, so we, or Mike, just got all the bolts and everything out of there. A couple of the holes got a little wonky, but they are straight anyway, and we'll just seal them off. But everything's cleaned up. He got all the old grease out of there, which is pretty nasty, as you see. We got some new stuff to go in. He's going to pressure wash that bottom case. We got some Lucas red and tacky we're going to throw in there for improved grease, and we also have some high torque ultra gray RTV to seal up the case when we're done. I've got the diff cleaned the best I could, and it is bolted together on this end so I can start welding the inside of this. And what I'm going to do to lock this is just weld the one side, and then the other side is still going to be loose so it can be taken out and serviced. So let's get the welder fired up, which hell it already is, and start tacking this together, getting it locked. Y'all be sure to go like the videos. YouTube likes that. Comment down below. YouTube likes that. We're still trying to get to 1,000 subscribers to get monetized. So if you're not subscribed yet, be sure to hit that subscription button and hit the all notifications bell. That way you're notified every time we put out a new video, which is at least once a week at this point. Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram. The only one that's different is these Snapchats and Avatar. The rest of them are the same profile picture as the YouTube channel. So you can go to those platforms, type in Flying Brian's Garage in the search engines. You should find me, and we post different content to those as a sneak peek to what is coming. Also, be sure, if you want to, come join us on Facebook at Flying Brian's Garage Mud and Race Mowers. We have a group where we're trying to build like-minded folk to come around and share your builds, share your ideas, and maybe even plan a get-together ride or something. So y'all be sure to check out all those things and stay tuned for the newer videos. If y'all want to check out some of the older videos, we got a bunch of stuff back there in playlists. So if you're feeling a little like a little Flying Brian's Garage mood, y'all can go back, watch a bunch of old videos, and stay tuned for the newer ones. And let's go ahead and get back into the shenanigans of the video. So we're about to reassemble this transaxle now that we got our diff locked up and everything clean. So first step is we're going to drop in our axle. Let's get it in its home and happy. There are collars on each side that have to be in a certain sequence.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
Finger. Okay, so let's pop those down.
Yeah, it's rear popped in.
The ring has popped out. Live there. I gotta pull it back out for a second.
Need a screwdriver?
On the fingernails. Just drop it back down in here.
Jeez,
It's more like it. It's good to me. So now we're going to go with our second main drive gear. Make sure that is also in the right groove. And now everything should.
yeah, this one had to come up a little bit to get
There we go. Everything is spinning as it should.
freely in.
Now we're going to add these guys in. I'm just going to kind of lay them in place. Guide our bushings in place is challenging. Once you get it, you get it.
I feel better now that we went and got supplies prior to.
Me too. Look how long it took us.
Yeah.
Alright, so everything is seated
Yeah, it looks happy.
properly.
So you did that.
I've never locked a diff and it moved that smooth after that. That means it is absolutely 100% perfect. I've never locked a diff this smooth. You've got the best lock diff I've ever done. Hopefully that one will be better.
Remember when I told you when we started hanging out?
What?
I'm about to elevate your game.
Yeah. It's getting elevated. Actually, this is an elevation of the game because I've never worked on these Transaxles. This is the first to work on the 1-inch chain drive.
Yeah.
The Peerless 820, I've never touched one.
Oh shit. You're welcome.
I've got a 930 under that, and I've got two MST 206s, one of them being that one, and then I have a Dana Spicer. That's looking good, so let's go ahead and get our stickers on the collar, plates. And that is how you reassemble a transaxle after locking it. Make sure everything is nice and aligned and all of your bushings are in place because they do have a notch to where they ride in one certain area. And then everything should just slide right down on it. So before we do any, well, I don't know if I can, where's the top? What do I do with the top?
It's over there. Or is that yours? Oh, that's mine. There's no seal.
Not really.
Looks like a dog's butt.
Good Lord. I just want to kind of, before we grease this, I want to see if this case goes back together as smooth as I need it to.
Yeah, don't forget, we gotta make sure those holes match up too.
Oh my Lord.
That bitch fell right together.
I have never.
We should have greased it. We should have RTV'd it.
That is absolutely 100% to the T. Perfect.
Fuck yeah.
And that was worth all the work we just did today, because it took us a whole day to do this transaction.
Well, hopefully, I don't ever have to worry about it again.
No, you shouldn't.
That is absolutely epic.
I mean, it is just golden. Yeah, that is fucking perfect, dude.
Titties!
So let's go ahead and throw the grease to it and
look, ma, boobies!
close her up.
Eat titties. Big old hunkin' titties. I bring it rope. Oh wait! I do have rope! Never mind. I was just thinking I don't have any gloves. Remember the ones I just messed around in my thingy?
Yeah.
I almost kind of wish we'd used marine grease. Just because of where this thing's going.
Yeah. But it's going to be a sealed case.
Yeah.
It's not going to get water in it, but...
Yeah. My buddy just sent me this one. CBD toilet papers. You can calm your ass down.
Oh, I want some. I'll eat it.
Right?
Catch me out there eating toilet paper. Man, he's ready for Milledgeville. Went nuts, I say. He's eating the teepee. I should have called this red and sloppy.
I'm thinking so.
That's nice and juicy. Got that macaroni sandwich going on.
I was thinking really wet pussy.
Well, macaroni sounds.
Really wet pussy does smell. It does sound like macaroni.
Hey, baby, you gonna go to bed and make macaroni noises?
Sexy, sexy. That's good shit.
Macaroni and cheese really
I'm not
turns
gonna
me
lie.
on.
I really thought that was going to be enough to do both fucking rear ends.
Oh, no. I knew it wasn't. I was debating if it was going to be enough for one.
Damn.
Yeah,
So I think you got it all.
cheese would be a little bit over. Oh, yeah.
Yummy. Okay, well here, let me see if I can spin this to get it. Yep, nope, that ain't doing it. I ain't fucking with it.
It's just a little funky-fied. I'll get it. It popped out when I,
Did it?
yeah, started spinning it.
Did the same damn thing to me.
She just wants to be a bitch because, yeah,
Everything's so nice and tight.
yeah, that's pretty much it.
It's okay. I'll have it worn out in about a month.
I doubt you will, actually.
You don't think so?
Not this one.
Damn.
Not this one, you ain't.
Apparently Daria's still very hungover. It's like, when are you coming home? I want to go to bed. What the fuck? It's like 7:30.
And then you can't go to bed without me?
Good lord. If I want to grab my phone, my hands are all good.
I know the feeling.
Good lord. Whole fucking tub.
Mm-hmm.
That is a lot.
Yes, sir. Your phone is, I swear.
Yep.
Timmy is tweaking. Call it tweaking Timmy. Tweaking Timmy, or about your Jimmy.
Right.
Just for a little crack.
It's craziness.
I know. Damn Timmy.
Ugh. Oh, good grief.
There's a dab or two saved for Maxwell.
And that's why she don't feel good. Said she got a stuffy head. She had one of the, she had one of her girls come in, sick as a fucking dog. And she told her, don't come back tomorrow. And she came back the next fucking day. Her parents wouldn't let her fucking stay home. You know what kind of a badass kid she is. They were like, she didn't sick, she's fine. It's one of those holy crap moments. I'm thinking it's still, she's just hung the fuck over.
I'll call do that to you.
It will. So, mine's yours. Hot diggity doo-dah, damn it. You're trying to free that table up so we can assemble it over there. Jesus.
Oh, you ain't got to worry about those.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Air hose are off. You know what? I don't know what shit.
Agreed. Shit,
if you want me to take it out before and check it out.
I'm gonna blow it all over myself. Just craziness.
Not a shavings.
Yeah, it's all fucking true.
One good thing about having dirt floor, you don't have to worry about it.
I know. I'm a little jealous on that one.
I do know one thing, I sure am glad I put these metal tops on all these fucking little things. That's the best decision I've ever made. Full circle.
Seems important. Well, let's see. Oh, look at that. Yeah. It's cool.
It actually slides. This little spot right here.
Oh, okay.
Alright, now I just need to
Ooh. I want you, girl.
grease off the gasket surface.
Yeah. I was trying to wipe that off with my finger earlier. It wasn't working.
Yeah. So you did a damn good job on this one, dude.
It's fucking awesome, dude. I'm fucking stoked. Yeah, I'm really excited about all this.
One thing I've learned is, yeah, you're scattered alone, but you work well together.
We do.
Get shit done. Yeah, that is good shit out there. Now, I'm probably just gonna turn you loose with the
Or TV.
Yeah, so I am gonna take Mark real quick and let you know that you don't have to go.
Yeah, just got to do the race portions.
You don't have to go past this point here on this rail. Everything else
All the outside rails.
need to be done.
Okay.
I would even.
You want me to put it on this raised surface, or you just want me to just blast the fucking middle of it?
I usually try to keep it on this surface. I mean, it will kind of get on the axle, but it'll break loose once you start riding.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So I guess we'll just go ahead and open up a fresh tube. So
I can burn off the old one first. I don't care.
no, it has been open. You can use it.
Cool. I like it. Woohoo! Let the games begin.
Yes, sir.
I might not. Should have told my old lady 15-20 minutes and I'll be home.
Alright, so we got our transaxle nice and greased up. Everything is working excellent, and I've probably never locked a transaxle this good in my entire life, so I'm very pleased with that. Mike is putting on our RTV gasket surfacing so we can close up our transaxle and get this thing assembled and done. The only thing left would be the pulley swapping. So, and I will probably include that in this video too, might as well. So we're going to go ahead and finish up sealing this surface, and then we'll go ahead and get y'all back on the stand, and we'll throw the top cover on it and assemble the rest of this transaxle. So, got our RTV in place, grease in place, everything is in place. So all we got to do is put our top cover back on, bolt everything back down, and reassemble the transaxle as it was when we started. So I'm going to get y'all on the stand, and we're going to start slapping this thing back together. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start the reassembly process. Got our clamp there. That was actually stiff when I took it out.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that's why I didn't kind of stop. Or else I would have been like, ooh, that doesn't feel too good.
That one's wrong.
Let's get the top cover in place.
Ooh, boy. Whoever did that RTV job, boy, they were on it.
Yeah.
It almost smushed out perfectly.
Yeah. Gotta remember which,
I think it was these two, that one, and that one right there, I think.
Yeah. No, it was that one.
Oh,
That one's not. That one's not.
Just falling straight through at this point.
Yeah.
I think Butch gets upset he doesn't get to hang out with us as much.
I don't know. Oh.
He said, no, you can't have that back.
For real.
I guess now I really got to get off my ass and get them fucking tires swapped over, don't I? I ain't even done that yet.
Yeah. We're gonna need that done. Rubber washer, clip. Detent ball for the shifter, spring.
God, I'm glad you know where all that shit goes.
There's our cap for our detent ball for our adjustment. Pretty. As you see, I already know what the part numbers and names are.
Yeah.
That's probably proper adjustment there. Let's get our bracket here. There is a washer that I have sent to. Oh, there it is. Got a washer on. We have a notch. Where did it go? What's that?
You know what's crazy? When I woke up this morning, I was thinking to myself, dude, this is going to be freaking awesome. We'll have John Man fucking ready to roll by the end of the night.
Sorry, buddy. It don't work like that.
Yeah, it's all good.
Alright, now we got our cap to reinstall. There's my magnet. And all we need to do is find 5 bolts with through washers. But
And some notices.
we're going to go ahead and wipe.
So this is where the brake bolt's up to, right?
Yeah.
So when we hook that brake rod back up, is that going to hook on here and still have like parking brake and shit?
I mean, it can if we want to.
That'd be cool if it did. I would thoroughly enjoy that.
Yeah, we can hook it up like that. You will need pads though.
That's cool.
It don't have pads, it don't have the pins in it. Gotta find some pins because the pins are very crucial because if you don't have the pins, it won't apply the brakes.
Which pins? You talking about the cotter pins?
No. See those holes? There's supposed to be pins that go in there. Metal, round pins. I probably have some somewhere.
Okay.
But that's what pushes, when you pull on that lever,
Yeah.
that's what pushes the brake pads into the disc.
Okay.
Because it is a brake pad disc setup on the back.
Do you know where to get the pads from?
No. I've seen people just make them.
Oh, just do the metal on metal thing?
No. You gotta legit cut shit out of a brake pad
Ah,
and make your own brake pad.
that sounds ridiculous.
That's how it's done. I mean, there's probably somewhere to order them from. You just gotta look.
Good grief. Oh God. Can you please ask Brian if I gave him $50, will he put the pulley on? It's the drive pulley.
Yeah, bring it to me. Yeah, bring it to me.
Yeah, he won't.
Well, that's the answer. Alright, we got our surface wiped down off the gaskets that still had some crap peeking out. We're gonna go ahead and slide on our axle hardware on each side. Install our Yep, that makes sense.
If not, it's pretty easy flip.
Yeah, but I was trying to figure it out in my head. It makes sense that it would be this way because this side's longer, so it would have a longer dip.
Yeah.
I had to use my common sense here for a minute.
Anything but that.
Yeah, no shit.
That's some good shit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and if I get home and I don't find the nuts and bolts I need, I'll just make a trip to fucking Taylor Foster.
Yeah.
And then I get that bolted back together, get it in. See how motivated I feel when I get to the house. I might go ahead and swap that fucking motor and just try to get it on and running kind of thing.
Yeah.
I just got a crazy feeling if I swap that motor over already, that hydrostat would be fucking toast. Because I already feel like it's fucking slipping.
I don't know, you may be right, maybe wrong.
Yeah.
But there's only one way to find out. I think we should just do the transaxle first.
Alright.
And then do the
see what difference it makes.
Yeah, like you said.
Well, I mean, thinking about it from a novice point of view, 18 horsepower, 22 horsepower, that doesn't sound like a huge fucking difference. But the different style of the motor that has all the extra power is kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah. I get what you're thinking. I mean, it's a good little kind of experimental thing.
Yeah.
Alright, so we found 5 bolts to put in the spots that we drilled. Actually, one still had threads, so we did one. Found 2 nuts to hold 2 more on, so we got 1, 2, and 3 secure, and then we got 4 and 5 just sitting in there. He is going to take the transaxle home with him because we're going to be getting ready to do a transaxle and engine swap on John Man. 5-speed block diff, 1-inch axles, pulley swap with 22 horsepower, 670cc Briggs & Stratton V-twin. So y'all stay tuned for that video, and the best way to do that is subscribe and hit the all notification bell. But we're going to go ahead and send this home with him, and then we'll work on getting the pulley hub cleaned up and ready to have a new pulley put on it. And we'll do all that, finishing this video up at Mike's shop, and then we'll get ready to put it in John Man on a separate video. So I will see you guys in a day or 2. Alright folks, well, if you noticed, we're back in shop today, and here sits Mike's transaxle. Well, you would say Mike took that with him last night. He did. I've already been to his shop today and back. He had a soccer game to go to for his son, so we had to pack it up and bring it back home for a little bit. But I told him I was going to bring the transaxle back with me so I can do the brakes and do the pulley. That way when we go back over there tonight, we'll be filming another video on the John Man. It's getting this transaxle, which is a 5-speed lock diff, which will be pulley swapped, and then it is getting the 22 horsepower 670cc Briggs & Stratton V-twin vertical shaft engine, and that's getting pulley swapped too. So he is going to be bumping his performance up quite a bit, going from a 15 horse single to a 22 horse double dual piston, and then the 5-speed lock diff pulley swap. He's going to be good to go. He'll be damn near the beast at that. So we're going to go ahead, and I have the pulley over here. I'm going to cut this out so I can fit it on top of that, and we can weld it on. And then all we'll have left is the brakes. Get that done, and then we can call this transaxle and this video finished. Alright, so we now have our pulley done, greased, on there. I've got the snap ring on there, and we are good to go on the pulley swap. All we gotta do now is worry about the brakes. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the caliper off. We'll clean the disc there, and I've got some pins and stuff to install, and we'll see about getting some brake pads in there as well. Alright, I dug through my collection and I found some brake pads. This one was a little off, so I had to level it out and cut it down, but it fits in spot. Found another brake pad for our transaxle spot. So this thing is going to have brakes, and they should be pretty decent. So with that being said, let's go ahead and throw on our rotor, and now let's put on the brakes, get them adjusted, and then we will be done with this transaxle. Well, folks, that is how you pulley swap, lock your diff, seal your transaxle, clean it up, check all your stuff, rebuild your brakes, and set your clearances and all your tolerances, your stuff. Also, how to deal with broken off bolts. Don't worry about the threads in the case. Just get a through bolt through it. As long as it's holding it together, and it's holding it together and sealing the case. So, there you go. We will have another video on a different transaxle here soon. It is this one. So it is a open open, not a closed open. And what I mean by open open is there's not that housing that you unbolt from here. It's an open spider gear. I call it an open because it's open faced and it's an open diff. Then you got a closed open where it is closed but the diff is open. Now that is a closed, and this will be an open closed. Stay tuned for this video here. That'll teach you how to deal with a missing gear, and teaching you how to make it a 5-speed, a 4-speed, whatever you got to do. It'll also teach you how to repair gears and other things. So y'all stay tuned for this video. It will be right after this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you. If it does and you enjoyed it, please go down there and leave a like. Comment down below if you have any questions of any sort. I will try to help the best I can. Also, you can comment down below if you just want to say something. I try to reply to everybody. You can also go check out the Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and Snapchat. They're all Flying Brian's Garage in the search engines. Most of them are the same profile picture except for the Snapchat. It's an avatar. So if you have any questions, you could also reach me on Facebook. You can personal message me on the Facebook page and ask questions about block diffs. Also, come check us out at Facebook on Flying Brian's Garage, Mud and Race Mowers. It's a group. Come join us, share your builds, your ideas, and just come talk to us in general, because trying to grow the group, and it is nice to talk to people that are in the same kind of like-mindedness as we are, as you see. So, y'all be sure to do that. Go check out my buddy at Monkey Wrenching Mowers. I'm trying to remember his channel all the time. and go show him some love. Subscribe to him and check out some of his videos. And until then, we will see you guys on the next episode. We will also be doing another transaxle. So y'all be sure to stay tuned for that, and we will see you guys on the next one.